Good day, my YouTube friends. I'm doing a quick video on comparison on the first two runs of the Pennsylvania Q2 the Broadway Limited did and the newest one. And I'll tell you right now, comparisons on them. The chassis on the first two run is green, like the body is, and the one on the newest one is black. Um, Tenders. This one's light, and the decoder is double side tape on the cold load. This one has got a heavier chassis because I had it apart, a frame, so it's a lot heavier because the first one here, I got to put some weights in it. The front trucks like to derail once in a while. And this one's got to be me, I say maybe quarter-inch, maybe casting for the frame, heavy frame, and the decoder's bolted down onto the chassis, the frame of the tender. Now, some details are a little sharp on this one, and some are not. Like this one's completely the other way around, like top of the cab here, the two little lids there, versus this one. This lower detail. On the fronts, the bell is bigger on the first two runs versus the new one is smaller. The holes are a little bit more bigger and pronoun on the cow catcher versus the first run. Where the radiators at, the vents on the below the keystone, it sits out more on the first run versus this one's recessed in more. Taking them apart body wise, first run is tricky. You got to be super careful not to break any piping and everything. But they got smart on this last run because only this top piece pops off. One screw in the front, four in the back of the cab. And that's really easy to take apart and get to it, especially get to the smoke unit. But on the first run, you have to pop the cover, boiler cover off here, the front nose, to shut it on and off. Versus the newest one, you just shut it off underneath the cab, which I kind of like. I had to take this apart on. That's how I knew this one's easier to take apart because I had to take apart to fix the smoke unit in this one. Cab detailing, I mean, they both got good detail, but the newest one, I don't know if I can get in there good enough, but you can see they're painted up. And it's got like numbers or something on top of the cab. This one has the same thing, but nothing's not painted inside for detailing. I mean, they both look good, but I like on the first run you got your stamp, factory stamp from the manufacturer, the locomotives. This one don't. The tender lights up for the wheelman, and this one doesn't. On your first run doesn't have that, so they did some improvements, nice improvements. But I wouldn't. But I got a heck of a deal on the first run because I love the whistle, default whistle on the first two runs, and they did not add it on this one, which broke my heart. I may change decoders out on this one and run the Great Northern 2 S2 and have that decoder because it has that whistle. That's why I was mainly wanting it for the whistle, because I originally sold this to bail my wife out of a situation, but now I got a replacement. I'll never get rid of that ever again. I do like the sound on the Proto Paragon 2. A little better, a little stronger bass versus the newest one, which is made for getting your sound system, which some of us can't exactly afford getting all that stuff. But I'll do a better video when I send this newest one back. It's got a short in the engine itself somewhere, and it blew my decoder out. So when I get that, I'll have them running and everything. But I did improvement on the smoke units on both of them because I know how to do smoke unit mods and get them really smoking nicely. But this one's got a short somewhere in the engine, and I cannot figure it out. So I got to send this back today to BLI. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'll do a better one later on. But I hope you have a nice day. God bless.